Hi everyone, this is Lee here, and I just wanted to give you a short orientation on how our CDP program looks and how we formatted it. Each of the classes have the same kind of format and structure, obviously very different content, but basically they look the same. So here you can see we're at the home page here, so on the left side, and probably your courses look very similar to this, so I don't think I need to review this. Here's announcements and whatnot, and I'm sure all of you have this page. But let's check out the Start Here menu. So this is where we direct students to go to when they first begin their course. In this menu, you'll see there are four main folders. Of course, the territorial acknowledgement is at the top. And when we go to open up the folder, you will see that there is a introduction to who the instructor is. So this course is labor market information. It's one that I teach. And so there's my introductory of the overall course, and then some key points for the course, and then there's an introduction section, and this is where we have students go in and answer 4 questions, and then about their learning goals. Let's go back to Start Here. The next folder, Course Essentials. There is the course outline, so all of our courses post their outline in this section at the very top. And that links to a PDF, and then late assignments and how to ask for extensions, textbooks, grading criteria, which is the Douglas College grading criteria, how to participate in discussions, the handbook, and APA style guide. So for my course, there's quite a bit of research, so I always want to include that in there for students. Our next folder is the Learning Online, and this is where there's information about Blackboard Ultra Collaborate sessions. And so it just gives some information here. It talks about participation expectations overall for what to do within each week, and then online etiquette, so that people are being respectful of each other, and then tips on providing constructive feedback. The next and last folder here is the student support. So here we have a link to technical help if they have questions regarding the overall program, and then information about their Office 365 with a link here that they can connect in with to set up their 365 account. Okay, let's take a look at our course content section. So how we've set this up, like for each of the CDP classes, there's only 4 weeks. And so we have listed them into week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we don't reveal all the weeks at once. We only reveal the week at the beginning of that week, so that when the student goes in, they don't feel overwhelmed and start clicking around in different weeks and starting to feel stressed about, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. So we only release 1 week at a time. And so let's take a look at how this is structured. When you open the week, you have an overview, activities and assignments, content, and office hours and live session, which would be the Blackboard Collaborate session. So and we've numbered it so that it's consistent. And when you click in to overview, you see the learning objectives for the week, and then the activities. So telling them what to read, where to go, and on the due date, the date that it's due, or we have chosen to just put the day of the week so that we don't actually have to go in and ever change this, except for the Collaborate session that we would change the date of that and the time. And then there's usually an introductory video that will talk about what is going to be covered in the coming week. So if we go back to week 2, the original list, we can see that there is activities and assignments. And when we open this up, you will see all of the information about discussions and about their assignment. Um, what we have chosen to do during COVID is to make some of the discussions optional so that the students are not as stressed about completing the work. We usually try to aim for about 3 discussions that are not like huge, like not huge topics, because it's too overwhelming. Um, and so you can see again more optional things. And then the assignment. Now, how we have structured the assignment is some of the instructors want to put into the body of this, in the body of the textbook of the assignment, not textbook, text box, the entire assignment. And other instructors have chosen, like I have, to put it as a clickable link so that they can open it up and review it. And on there is all of their information also about evaluation and stuff like that. And then we have a discussion so they can share their work. So that's basically activities and assignments. Again, we've used a numbering system so that in the overview, we can refer to that number so that they know exactly where to go. And it's just as week 2. This is activities and assignments is always point 2, if you remember from that first drop-down menu. And then this is the first assignment or discussion and the second discussion. So it just goes along numbered in order like that. One of the other things that we decided to do was to include any kind of reading or links that they may need to connect with within the discussions, instead of having a separate kind of folder or area. However, what we have also included is a content section where when you open it, there may be some extra work or links that you want to direct them to that's not required reading, it's just for their information. And so we've included that here. The last folder is the office hours and live sessions. So we would enter in here when the office hours are, the collaborate session, and here's the link. Of course, this link has to be set up previously to put in here. And then the recording, once the session is over, because we record all of our collaborate alter sessions in case there's students who can't make it, and then they can go back and they can listen to what was recorded under here. So we would direct the students after that session to say, hey, the link is up and feel free to listen to it anytime. So that is basically how we have chosen to structure all of our CDP classes. And I would highly recommend to not release all of your weeks at once. I would recommend having some of the discussions as optional, and try to not do more than 3 discussions in 1 week, and make sure that your instructions of where to find things and how to submit things are really clear, and perhaps only in one place so that they don't have conflicting information. And so, yeah, please let me know if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to help with any kind of development that you would like, or if you have a course that you would like to take for me to take a look at, happy to help you in any way I can. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care.